Hello my love, today we will learn how to do this vertex paint without any brushes and any geometry nodes, just by choosing edges in the edit mode. Let's start. So this is our example. First of all, settings. I am in object mode, you see, and in viewport shading settings here, I will turn on attribute. If I turn off it, you see nothing. If I turn on it, you see our vertex paint in the object mode. So we have chosen our object and go to edit mode. So let's go to edit mode. You can choose it here, or you can just put a tab or control tab and choose edit mode. On the keyboard, number 2, and I have choose this, edges. Left alt and left mouse button here and here, because we want to copy this effect from up to down. You see it here. We are going to data, vertex groups, plus, and inside color attributes, plus color white, name any. Next setting, in edit mode, here mesh edit mode, turn on vertex group weights. If your mesh not black, doesn't matter. And now in data, in vertex groups, put a button assign, bam, and you see it. You can see weight here. So for example, if you need less weight, bam, less weight, bam, more weight. Control tab, weight paint, or just choose it here, or I will just put tab and I have custom menu and choose it here. I'll choose weights, smooth. I'll open my smooth settings here and will play with numbers what I like. I need a little bit of red on the corners, for example like this. And now we are going to vertex paint mode, and we are going to paint and the magic button vertex color from weight. And we need to invert it, again paint and invert. I'll go and paint again, and vertex color from weight, I will right click on it and add to quick favorites. But for example, I need more of this, so I'll go back again to weight mode, to weight paint, weights, smooth, and like this. And this all data is saved in our group, vertex groups. It's all weight data. And all color data, vertex color, saved here in color attributes. So we are going to vertex paint again. I'll not go here again. I'll just put Q, vertex from weight, invert. And this is a lines is because of my geometry, I suppose. Let's check it. Yep. So if your geometry is not as sucked as mine, you will have no problem. But if you are in my situation, we can use brush a little bit. We are going to tools, brush settings, advanced. Here we turn off front faces only, turn off it. And in fall off, we put projected. And now, when I draw here a dot, this dot from backside. And with shift, I have blur mode, and I just paint like here and like here. If I turn on X, you see colors here is changing. It's very useful. So I'll clean it here, for example, again shift. And okay, I like this result. And actually our transition brush didn't work on the back side of this tornado. Oh, and you know why? Because this is one brush and we need to apply the settings on our blur. So here just projectile, here turn off front faces only. And now our blur works good, and now it's good everywhere. And next we'll do this one. You see this spiral geometry. I'll delete it. For example, if we will choose these two lines, I put Alt and left mouse button, and I hold my Alt, put Shift plus Alt plus left mouse button. So I'll create vertex color groups and color attributes. I will assign here, and you see it's all red, so all is destroyed. Do it again and assign less weight, it's blue. But we need effect like this with line in the middle. If we will put this corner line and assign, we don't need it. We need one line in the middle. So what we can do, we can add geometry. And now I put this and this vertex group and assign. Go to weight paint, go to vertex paint, Q vertex color from weight, Q, invert, and you see this result. We have this nice white line in the middle. But we don't have this nice shadow in the start here and in the start here. So what we can do? We can add second layer of weight. So double click on the name, rename it one corner. I will add second vertex group here. I'll go to edit mode again, and you see if we will change something in vertex group. Here we have our weights, here we don't have our weights. So I'll put, for example, these meshes, 3 meshes here, 3 meshes here with shift. I add it. I can pick like this, and I put a sign. Nice and lovely. And now I'll go to weight paint, Q, smooth. I will play with smooth. I'll do it a little bit more sexy. For example, like this. And now if we will do our stuff again, like vertex paint, Q, vertex color from weight and invert, we change our vertex color because all our data in attributes, we have only one layer here. If we will delete it, no color. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna use nice and lovely modifier. I'll go here to modifiers, add modifier, in search I'll just vertex, weight, mix. I'll put it. In vertex group A, we have 2 names, one corner to start, one corner, and in vertex group B, start. And now I would go to weight paint again and in real life see changes. So in mix mode I choose add, and now I just start to play with this, and for example all, and you see nothing happens. Why? Because this all modifier change first vertex group one corner, but we are on the second group. And now if we are going to one corner, we see the changes. We see that if we will do something another, like this or like this, or I can type Ctrl and just with mouse wheel do like this, we see in real time what's happening. So I would all add, and you see my super duper mask. I would go to object mode and I can apply it here, apply, but I will use hotkey Ctrl A. Our mask is here. We don't need this anymore. We can save it, of course, you don't need to delete it, but we don't need this anymore. I would go to vertex paint, Q, vertex color from weight, and invert. Lovely, nice, and life is beautiful. So all these meshes and vertex painted we made in Houdini, and all this in Blender. And the same we do with our spirals here. So we check our geometry, add some geometry, put 2 vertex groups here, 1, 2, add color attribute, Alt, Shift Alt, weight 1, assign. Put number 3, and we'll just with Shift put these 3 meshes and here. Assign on our second layer. Weight paint, Q, smooth, not as hard smooth. For example, like this. I would go to object mode, modifier, vertex, 1, 2. I will choose my, in vertex groups, my first shape here. All, weight paint, and add. Here I need to choose another layer. Object mode, Ctrl A. Again to vertex paint, Q, vertex from weight, Q, invert. And last, let's check geometry. Bam. 1, 2, 1. Weight 1, assign. Change group. 1, 2, 3. And here a new trick. I'll choose this only one face. And with Ctrl and plus on my numpad, 1, 2, 3. And you see, with plus on my numpad, I can manipulate it like this and be like DJ. On second group, assign again. Go to weight paint, smooth, vertex weight mix, 1, 2. Check my layer here in vertex groups. It's checked. I will change it on first. Again, weight paint, all, add. I like it. Ctrl A. Go to vertex paint, Q, vertex color from weight, invert. And now I will choose my file, tornado for example. I will apply this node, Ctrl A. All our data is here. So we don't need weights, for example, anymore. We can delete it from this data, from this data, from this data. All data what we need, this color attributes. Without this data, all colors will be deleted. Example, let's export my tornado. File, export, FBX. Link selected, limit to selected objects. For example, tornado FBX. So let's open the best program in the world. Go to content browser. Just drag our mesh and attention, here vertex color input option, replace, not ignore, not override, replace, because it won't work if you don't put this button. Replace, import all. Let's drag it in the scene bigger. Let's create a material MBB. In MBB material, vertex color, base color, apply. Let's apply MBB material to our tornado mesh. Bam! You see this nice vertex color. And another example. With this material, now you see this soft transaction. You understand me, my love. So we should choke alive. See you later.